Back with another video, July 11th, while it's closed. But let's just jump into the video. And I'm going to do my thank you video because we're on our way to 5,000. I haven't got around to it. You know, I'm still learning how, this being a content creator or whatnot. But I'm eventually going to want to jump on into other topics. So we're going to do a couple more of these James Gunn fan videos. And then we're just going to move off to more deeper topics because there's just a lot of stuff I want to cover. But let's just jump into this video. So it seems to be a disconnect with the James Gunn fans. They say that Henry Cavill's Superman wasn't hopeful enough. He wasn't smiling. He was always sad. He didn't give off positive vibe like Christopher Reeves. And I know when I watched Man of Steel, I felt those vibes. But not just me. There's this video of this 16-month-old child. He was watching Man of Steel with his father, and they decided to post it on YouTube. And the child was full of emotions when he watched that first fight scene. And that's because Zack Snyder had the right music, and he had the right scene, and he had the right sequence to convey that emotion. So to all you James Gunn clowns that are saying, oh, Zack didn't do this, he was an emo Superman, Henry Cavill was emo, he didn't smile and stuff like that, you're full of shit. And this is what I'm starting to realize, that a lot of these James Gunn fans, they're not really fans of James Gunn. They just don't want to see majority of the fans happy. These are miserable people. Remember that saying that misery loves company? This is what this is. Because when I interview, shouts out to Sculpture to Pop Culture. Make sure you check out his page because I'm gonna post a full interview this week, sometime this week. When I interviewed him, he was supposed to convince me to convert over because that's what I'm thinking. But when you watch the full interview, you learn that Sculpture to Pop Culture is pretty much a Zack Snyder fan, and he's just like willing to give James Gunn a chance because the studio decided to pull a plug. And that's pretty much where a lot of people is. They just go with what these studios want, but we're not going to do that this time. But I find it common that a lot of these James Gunn fans are actually like Zack Snyder fans and Henry Cavill fans, which is crazy. And another thing to prove this is when James Gunn posted that selfie. You think a lot of James Gunn fans saying, oh man, Snyder coming back? I mean, just the hype alone was enough to prove that these guys are not really James Gunn fans. Some of these people are miserable people, and some of these people are just doing it to pander to miserable people. That's why I get so much pushback on my channel, because deep down, I think a lot of these guys, a lot of these James Gunn clowns are Zack Snyder fans. And when they come across somebody like me saying just go ahead and boycott the movie and let it fail, that worries them. They never heard nothing like that before. They think they should just go with the standard crow of what these companies want them to do, but we're not going to do that. No SNYDERVERSE, no money is basically saying either you give us what we want or you continue to flop at the box office. Because at the end of the day, WB Studios and DC Studios is at the weakest position. They have $400-something million to lose. They are in the weakest position, and they need for this movie to be a hit. And I wouldn't be surprised that if WB purchased some of their own box office tickets, because a lot of movies do that. Actually, a James Gunn clown admitted that. But let's just jump right into the video. So basically, I'm gonna react to this child reacting to Henry Cavill's Superman. I want to share it with you guys. If you haven't seen it, it's all over YouTube. I think it was posted a couple years ago, like almost 10 years ago. But let's check it out. Just look at the emotion in this kid's face.
You're adorable.
Do it again?
Yeah.
And see, there you have it. You see the emotion in that kid's face? So all that crap talking about that Henry Cavill was an emo Superman is bullshit. A lot of these James Gunn fans is miserable. And we will make our voices heard July 11th. This is the only way. No Snyderverse, no money, wallets closed. But what do you guys think? Do you think Henry Cavill was an emo Superman, or do you agree with the James Gunn fans? Because apparently, I think these people are just a bunch of miserable people. But share your thoughts below, and remember, no Snyderverse, no money, wallets closed. Peace.